Hi guys, Sean82. Welcome to a brand new video on the channel. Today we're talking about a little bit more information. Today's little bit more information is on the Space Museum. First broadcast 24th of April 1965 to last broadcast 15th of May 1965. Production code Q, directed by Marvin Pinfield, written by Gleniff Jones, script editor Dennis Spooner, produced by Ferret Lambert. Seventh story of season 2. Now, I do believe I did forget something, so just give me a second because I've done this video twice now. And every time I do this video, there's a knock on the door, so sorry about that. I just want to make sure I get it because it's confusing me a bit. I keep getting a knock on the door every time I'm doing this video, so sorry about that. So this is number story overall 15. I don't believe I did write that down. The script for the third episode was structured to optimate the Doctor, as Win Hartnell was scheduled to take a holiday for the second episode, despite being in poor health. Instead, that Germany Bungle grabbed him roughly to make the kidnap scene look authentic. Earlier, 35mm film took place on the 11th of March 1965 at the BBC Television Film Studios, requiring few shots, including Vicky dropping the glass and some panning and modelling sequences. For the former of O'Brien was released from rehearsals of the Night of Jaffa, the second episode of The Crusade. Rehearsals for the first episode began on the 29th of March at London Transport Assembly Rooms at Wood Green. Weekly recordings began on the 2nd of April 1965 in Studio 4 at BBC Television Centre. This was a temporary move from Riverside Studios. Jones attended the recording of the serial. During camera rehearsals for the first episode, the Cambridge University Boat Club visited the set and took an insight in the Dalek prop. They were visiting the television centre as it was the day before their annual rowing event, the 11th boat race. The shots in which the characters phase through objects were achieved by superimposing the image into the set. The cutaway shot of the main cast standing motionless in display cases were filmed separately. Brian Proudfoot stood in as Win Hartnell's double, as he had done the Reign of Terror in 1964. The Dalek in this story was used again for the next story, The Chase. I did not write that down. Due to the complex of the out of sequence recording, the first episode required a second editing sequence. The final episode was broadcast on the 23rd of April 1965. The highest viewed episode was episode 1, The Space Museum, with 10 million point five views. Lowest was episode 3-4, The Search and the Final Phase, with 8.5. The second episode was scheduled 10 minutes later than usual due to the FA Cup, while the third episode was 30 minutes later due to coverage for VE Day. The original tapes of the first, third, and fourth episodes were cleared for wiping by the BBC on the 17th of August, dog barking, 1967, demanded to be of no further use. The second episode was cleared on the 31st of January 1969. A 60mm film recording of the third episode was retained by BBC Film and Television Archives in 1977. The entire serial was discovered at BBC Enterprise. It was screened by BBC Satellite Broadcasting on the 22nd of September 1990 and by UK TV Gold in December 1992. The latter occasionally ran its compilation later. The BFI Nation Archive holds a copy of the serial. Target book release number 117, a novelization of the serial written by Gillian Jones, was published by Target Books and WX Allen and Co. in 1987. Jones altered the story schedule and restored the humour removed by Spooner. BBC Audios released a double CD soundtrack of the serial in May 2009 with narration by Maureen O'Brien. The set also included an interview with O'Brien in was later included in Audio Go. To the TV collection number 6, September 2030. It was released in September 2013 alongside the original camera script. Selected stock music for the serial was included in Space Adventures case. Soundtrack complex by Gillian Knott and published by Doctor Who Adventures Special reference department in September 1987, limited to 300 copies. It was re-released as a CD in October 1998 with some additional material from the story. The Space Museum was released on VHS in a free videotape box set by BBC Worldwide in June 1999 alongside the first and third episode of the cassette. It also included postcards and a key ring. The serial was released on a DVD box set alongside the following serial, The Chase, in March 2010. The DVD included audio commentary with William Russell, Maureen O'Brien, Glenn Johns, and Peter Purves, as well as documentaries about the production, the cast, and Hartnell as told by his granddaughter. The serial was released on Blu-ray on the 5th of December 2020, which is Season 2 Blu-ray, alongside the rest of the Season 2 collection. The serial used stock music from composers. The first episode used pieces from Trevor Duncan, Roberto Grenhard, Eric Norgren, Eric Sydney Torch, and Jack Tormey. The second episode used Sydney Brooks or and Roger. The third episode used Donald Banks, Wolf Dauncey, Demson Lindsay, and Frank Telly. And the fourth episode used Duncan Sides, Telly, and Lens Sculpture Source. Rare Dalek from Eagle Moss, issue 20, which never got a magazine. Dalek Expert, wrong packaging. It had, as it said, it was special 22, that was special 20. The Space Museum released 21st of July 2003, only online. Then we've got the complete history book, 5th episode of this story, volume 11, fifth book, volume 11, issue 15, story, what was it again? It's the Space Museum, 27th of January 2016, and it was story 7. Sorry about that. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe. The next one, guys, if I left anything down below, please don't leave it. And bye for now. Bye-bye.